So the trade deadline has passed, and the Kings made a couple of interesting trades to end their trade deadline. I'm quite worried about this team, if I'm being honest. This team lost against the Blazers today in such a bad way. I know the Blazers are on a winning streak, 10 in a row, something crazy like that, but you'd expect more from this Kings team. Now, their trade where they traded away Darren Fox didn't get them much of a return. I mean, they got Zach LaVine, but I don't think Zach LaVine's much of a game changer. So it's going to be interesting what we do today. What I think I'm going to do, and I'm going to risk it all. I'm going to play DeRozan as a point guard. We're going to play Keon Ellis, and then we're going to have Zach LaVine as the small forward. And this bench situation is shocking. It's actually terrible. Devin Carter is going to play a lot. I think Colby Jones is going to play a lot. Jay Crowder is probably going to play a lot. Yeah, it's just going to be a really weird mix of a season for these guys. So I'm going to switch Monk out, and he's going to be the sixth man. He's going to play 26 minutes tonight. Valanciunas is probably going to get 20. Pat Bev is not playing for us. I don't know why he's even on this squad. But Trey Lyles can get 14 minutes. I'll give maybe 16 to Devin Carter, and then we'll give 10 to Jay Crowder. We've got 4 minutes remaining. I think we have to give like Murray some minutes, and then we'll give Keon Ellis the rest of the minutes. Yeah, maybe we'll play Monk a little bit less. We'll go 2 more to Keon Ellis. We'll go 2 more to DeRozan. Yeah, we're going to just rely on the older guys on this team quite a bit. System proficiency, we're 4-star, but we're 25 and 26 on the season so far. I'm hoping we make the playoffs. If not, we've got a really interesting offseason that is going to play out. But I'll see you guys at the end of year 1. At the end of year 1, we got Shea winning MVP. We got Alex Sarr winning Rookie of the Year. Sixth Man of the Year goes to Naz Reid. Wemby Depoy, Most Improved Armin Thompson. Trae Young Clutch Player of the Year. And Coach of the Year goes to Kenny Atkinson. I don't think we're going to get any King. We've got Sabonis here on all NBA second team, which is pretty good. But that is probably going to be it for us, unfortunately. So we missed the playoffs completely. Okay, well, I did think this was going to happen, man. This is such a letdown of a season. You trade for Zach LaVine, you give up Darren Fox. Zach LaVine was our leading points per game getter. DeRozan was pretty good too. Sabonis, yeah, this team, we're going to have to make some big trades this offseason, I think, and maybe Keegan Murray has to be expendable. I want to try and win with Zach LaVine and DeRozan, but DeRozan's going to start regressing like mad. We might have to edit him and actually extend his prime a little bit just to see. But yeah, man, this was a killer year. This was a killer year. So we'll see who wins this championship, and then we're going to go into the offseason and, you know, hopefully we can do something. So Kyrie and Kat and the Mavs win in 5. Kyrie Irving is your finals MVP. So player retirements, we're at LeBron, Chris Paul for 1 year. And yeah, this is going to be a really interesting offseason. I don't know how things are going to go. I think we own our first round pick. It is going to the Hawks, but I think it's lottery protected. So no, they own it. It's 12th. Maybe it's top 10 protected. I might have to check that. But actually, let's do that right now. Let's just see. Kings first round picks. I think we own. It's protected 1 through 12. Okay, so it's 12th. Yes. Okay, so outgoing picks. 1 through 12. Okay. Cool. So we can get our pick back at least, which is going to be fine. But yeah, do we look to trade someone? I don't know. So I'm going to fix that pick, and then I'm going to maybe just kind of plan out what we want to do. I don't know what exactly we're going to do. Did we just sign? Bruh, I think I just sold. Okay. Hopefully we have a good coach, but I'm going to quickly get that pick back. So here on draft night, we're going to take a pick with pick 12, and hopefully this guy's going to be good for us. Now, we've got 18 trade offers. So, okay, so some draft capital. Peyton Pritchard for Devin Carter. That's actually kind of interesting. I don't think he's worth a first round pick though. Pick 14 and 19 for pick 12. We can kind of get some bench depth there. Yves Missi is okay. Yves Missi is really interesting. But I kind of like that. Oh, Ryan Dunn and Nick Richards for pick 12. I actually, oh, this is tough. I actually might do this pick with Brooklyn Nets. I think we might trade down a little bit. And we might get some depth. So they take Noah Essingay, who would have been good for us, and Boogie Flan goes. So I'm going to take Nolan Traore fell all this way. I'm going to take Nolan Traore here, and then we are going to go through to our next pick, which is 19. So Knuppel goes, Hugo Gonzalez goes. We now see a trade. So the first over for Miles Bridges. Okay, interesting. They take Will Riley, who I was going to actually take. Colin Murray-Boyles goes. That's another person I was going to take. So Liam McNeely's on the board still. I do kind of like that pickup. And I think we're going to actually do that. Okay, so we take Liam McNeely here. That's two really good picks. And then we can take Michael Ruzic here, backup power forward. So I like that. That's a really good draft for us. We turn a 12th-round pick into Nolan Traore, Liam McNeely, and Michael Ruzic. That's a really awesome draft for us. So maybe we have to sign and trade Keegan Murray. Oh, this is a team option, so maybe we trade Keegan Murray. Ellis we're going to definitely bring back, and then qualifying offers, we'll bring back Isaac Jones, but these other guys we're going to let go. So what's our cap sheet look like here? So Jay Crowder, all these guys are pretty much expendable, so I'm kind of happy with that. So Devin Carter, okay. So I kind of want all these guys playing minutes. So what if we slid Keon Ellis down to the small forward position? He's 6'4" though, so maybe shooting guard's probably best for him. Oh, but I want Liam McNeely getting minutes too. Devin Carter's only 6'2". Okay, so if we slide him, he goes up one as the shooting guard. Then Keon Ellis goes up one as the small forward. And then he can be back up to Zach LaVine. Can Nolan Traore play power forward? He goes down two. Okay, maybe we can make some moves. I definitely think we need to make some moves. So what I'm thinking is Valanciunas is probably going to regress a little bit, but he's still pretty good as a backup center. Not getting too many minutes. So I'm going to throw Keegan Murray in a trade finder. I do like Ellis on this team, and maybe Malik Monk is the expendable one here, but he's such a good scorer. Maybe Devin Carter's the odd man out. Maybe Devin Carter is the odd man out. We need to go in. That's what we need to do right now. So we're going to trade our 2029 first and these two players. Let's kind of see what we get. So we get Brazales and Jalen Smith, Okoro and Jalen Tyson, Peyton Pritchard, Jaime Jaquez, Taylor Hendricks, and Filipowski. See, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Mitchell Robinson and a first-round pick, Jet Howard, Cole Anthony, Colin Murray-Bowles and Obi Toppin, Herb Jones and Jordan Hawkins, Keldon Johnson, Ryan Dunn, Topic and Dieng. Denny and Kamara is actually pretty interesting. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. I actually really like that trade. But I think maybe there's a bigger trade out there. So we need to look for a power forward, and I think we're going to make a big trade if we can. Okay, Evan Mobley is the guy that I want. I'm going to trade Malik Monk, Keegan Murray, Devin Carter, and a first-round pick. We can add a couple more first-round picks or another player if we really want to. They're not going to say yes. I'm going to offer up this 2028 first-round pick. They say yes. Okay, we get Evan Mobley. That is huge. So he's going to slide in there at the power forward spot. So we need a backup power forward. We need... Okay, so we can switch Keon Ellis back to the shooting guard position, which is fine. So it's gonna be DeRozan with Traore. It's gonna be Keon Ellis, and I think we need a backup shooting guard as well. Our small forward is fine, and we need a backup power forward. So shooting guards, we've got not too much. Dalton Connect is here. He got waived. Okay, so we can't actually sign. Wait, can we sign him? Why wasn't that letting me sign him? I can't offer the contract. Okay, that's weird. It's not letting me sign him for whatever reason. So let's get Neil Alexander Walker. Let's see if he'll sign. And he will. So he'll be here. Everyone else here, we can just renounce the rights on. Cool. Let's make sure we sign him before we go after a power forward. And we're into the proper. So Kenrich Williams. Yeah, this is the problem. There's not too many good backup power forwards at all. Like Gary Payton, but can't really switch him over to the power forward spot. Yeah, this is a bit rough right here. So, I mean, I guess we can go Kenrich Williams. He's not going to play too much. We'll just see if we can sign him. Cool, and we get Kenrich Williams. All right, so the rotation's going to be DeRozan, Traore, Keon Ellis, Alexander Walker, Zach LaVine, Liam McNeely, Evan Mobley, and Kenrich Williams, and then Sabonis and Valanciunas. I think I'm kind of happy with that. I know there's going to be a little bit of regression, but next season we're probably going to make some big moves, like bigger than this year. And who knows, man? Who knows what happens? So yeah, Zach LaVine's down, Valanciunas is down, DeRozan is down a lot. Alexander Walker and Kenrich Williams are down. So hopefully Sabonis and Mobley can carry us. I think Mobley's defense is going to be good, but this year too is going to be very interesting. If we're terrible, I might stop at the deadline. But I really want to win it all with Zach LaVine and DeRozan on the same team. And I don't want to trade Sabonis, and now we have Mobley. So I don't know how this is going to go. Okay, so interesting year. Wemby MVP, Cooper Flag Rookie of the Year in the Jazz. RJ Barrett, Sixth Man of the Year. I don't know why he's Sixth Man. Wemby Depoy, Most Improved Marcus Sasser, Devin Booker Clutch Player, and Coach of the Year goes to Greg Popovich. So do we get any Kings on any of these teams? We get Evan Mobley here on all NBA third team, and we get him on all defensive first team too, which is very nice to see. All right, so we end up as the third seed. So go from missing the playoffs to playoff contention this year. So DeRozan still led us in points. Mobley, LaVine, Sabonis, and Valanciunas, which is nice to see. Rebounds led by Sabonis and assists by Sabonis. So we are the third seed. Coming up against the Denver Nuggets, who have Malcolm Brogdon now and DeAndre Hunter off the bench. So DeAndre Hunter is actually on the Cavs, I think. I'm not sure if I'm going to do too many of these rebuilds. It's just, we're just going to see kind of what happens. I'm just going to give the guys some playoff experience. Game 1 goes to Denver. Game 2 goes to Denver. Okay, there's the playoff experience. Now let's be serious for a second. Let's drop this down and let's see what they want to do. Yeah, sure, we'll just play the older guys. Game 3 goes to us. Game 4 goes to us. Game 5 goes to us. And Game 6 goes to... Okay, all right. Cool. So we draw Minnesota, who have a pretty good team. They always have a pretty good team. We're just going to rely on the older guys again. They want to put Noor in, but I do really like Keon Ellis's defense a lot in this lineup. Next to Mobley, that could be actually really interesting. So game 1 goes to the Timberwolves. Game 2 goes to us. Game 3 goes to us. Game 4 goes to the Timberwolves. Game 5 goes to us. And then game 6... Oh, we get eliminated. I always do that. And we go on to lose to... we lose to the team that lost the Western Conference Finals. Wemby coming up against Ingram. And the Spurs win it in 4. They sweep. Wemby is your finals MVP. He gets a ring already. So I actually really want to do a Brandon Ingram Toronto Raptors rebuild. I feel like that could be good fun. So LeBron does retire. DeMar DeRozan is planning to retire. That's not happening, Chief. So let's go through to league meetings. Let's just make sure all these are rejected. And we've got one more year to really win it all. So I don't know how this is going to go. We own our first round pick if it's between 1 to 10. So I think we lose it this year. I did just give the Hawks a late first round pick, so I don't know. I'm just gonna keep it because it's the last year. Let's just see what happens. We need a new head coach. Let's just go try and get Missoula. We don't really have the money for any of these guys, but we're gonna try it anyway. We'll just get whoever we can really. I don't know who half these dudes are. And then we'll also go like Taylor Jenkins and Mark Dagnott. Solely one of these guys would want to coach us, and we get Joe Missoula. Okay. That is pretty cool. Joe Mazzulla is here. We take him from the Celtics. So now we kind of have to just hope that someone good falls to us at 25 here. Not sure who that's going to be, but let's see. Daron Reed is here. Connie Crooks is here. Patrick Ngombo. Let's take Daron Reed, sure. And then we have a late second round pick here. So we're going to take Jawan Hayward, sure. There we go. We're going to take him. All right. So now things get really interesting because we're going to just sign all these guys because we have regressing players that are going to keep regressing. And Keon Ellis is a free agent and we're just going to give him whatever he wants. And he's back. So we need to sign a backup power forward. That's... Whoa, my computer's making noises. That's the first thing we need to do. Backup power forward. Jonathan Mogbo is here. Yeah, sure. Hey, let's come and join our team. He agrees. Cool. We're gonna bring him in, and that's great. All right. So now comes the hard part. Do we want to try and trade DeRozan for whatever we want to get? I guess we have to win with Zach LaVine on the team. That's the thing here, and I think we have to look and see what we can get for DeRozan. So if we throw DeRozan in a trade finder we'll throw, maybe Daron Reed might get some value, and we'll throw, we don't have any other picks. We'll throw a second in there too. Can we get a good starting point guard? Drew Holiday is going to regress like crazy as well. Norman Powell, Santi Aldama, TJ Salon, Wendell Carter, Nick Claxton's quite interesting. Jacoby Walter and Emmanuel Quickly. That's not too bad. That is not too bad at all. I don't think Emmanuel Quickly is really that guy though. Tyus Jones. Okay, maybe we can find someone to trade for. Yeah, we'll have a look and see if we can find a trade. Whoa, okay. I think I just overpaid to the max. But we got Tyrese Maxey. That's pretty fun. Okay, so we need a backup power forward. No, we need a backup shooting guard and a backup center. But we just got Tyrese Maxey, so we can't complain. So backup shooting guard. I don't like any of these guys at all. That's crazy. Let's go backup power forward. I will take Jonathan Isaac for sure. And we'll make sure we sign him real quick. And then we do. And then we will maybe try and... Delano Banton's actually pretty cool. Yeah, sure. We'll try and sign Delano Banton here. And we'll flip him over. That is crazy. I cannot believe we just did that. All right. So let's have a look and see. So Banton... Nolan Traore goes up to a 77. Which we might just do unless... He goes up to a 78. I think we'll just go Banton at the 78. Actually, we did not need... Okay, can we switch Mogbo over to a... Okay, he goes up as a small forward. Small forward is what we actually needed. Okay, cool. This is a very different team now. This is a very, very different team. That's crazy. Can we just sign Harrison Barnes to a minimum just so we can get him a ring? Hopefully, maybe. We do. Okay, so Harrison Barnes is here. All right, so this team is going to look really interesting next year. Maxey, Traore, Keon Ellis, Delano Banton, got LaVine and Mogbo, Mobley and Isaac. We needed a backup center. That's what we needed. Okay, what if we quickly trade some of these guys here? Oh, wait. Okay, I realized my mistake now. I realized my mistake. Let's go. We'll send Mogbo back to the power forward. Jonathan Isaac can play the center, which is fine. Cool. But is there anyone here that we might have better luck playing the center? None of these guys seem good at all. I don't really want Nurkic. Yeah, I don't really want any of these guys. I guess we can sign Drummond to the minimum, and if he regresses, then Jonathan Isaac can take his place. Okay, cool. So we got a final year coming up. I'll see you guys at the end of it. Hopefully we can make the playoffs. I think this team is good enough to win. There's a little bit of regression, but I mean, hopefully we just see this team thrive. 49 and 33, and Luka is your MVP. Rookie of the Year goes to Cameron Boozer. Will Riley, 6th Man of the Year. Wemby, Depoy, Most Improved Will Riley, and Luka is your Clutch Player of the Year. The Mavs get Coach of the Year. So do we get any kings on any of these teams? It doesn't look like we do. We get Evan Mobley on all defensive first team, and that is it. So we are the 7th seed. After all those trades, man, I think the bench was just a little bit lacking to... Let me click this right. A little bit lacking towards the end. So, I mean, let's just drop this to an 8-man rotation. And, yeah, this is what we're going to get. So, I mean, it's a bit annoying that we came all this way and we're probably going to lose this. And we do. Okay, crazy. And the MVP of the league is chilling there against the 7th seed. So they make it through. And now we draw Golden State. Light the beam or whatever they say. Dyson Daniels is there now. Okay, this is crazy. If we go home right now, I'm going to be pretty upset because I felt like we built a competitive defensive yet attacking team, and wow, we get off to a terrible first quarter. That is insane. Can we please just fight back? Can we please come back? Please. And okay, we get into the finals. Cool. But now we go up against the 1-seeded Dallas Mavericks. That is insane. You know what? I'm going to drop this to a 7-man rotation. But we need some 3-point scoring. Okay. There, McNeely. How are you shooting? You're shooting okay. All right. Let's see. Can we get past the Mavs? Who have Mikey Williams, Kyrie, Najee Marshall? Yeah, they have a very solid team. Game 1 goes to us. Game 2 goes to us. Game 3 goes to Dallas. Okay, let's just quickly reset. Game 4 goes to Dallas. Game 5. Okay, they just teased us. They just wanted us to get a head start and just see what we did with it. So game 6, I don't think we've been out of the second round in this video, to be honest. I think this is a pretty terrible franchise that we've built. But we actually fight back here and make it game 7. Now we're gonna go and play away from home. So this is gonna be fun. Let's see what happens. We get off to a bad start again, which is just our downfall this video, apparently. But we're fighting back a lot, and if we hold strong in this last quarter, we get through to the second round. Okay. All it takes is for me to shit-talk the team, and we managed to get through. So game 1 goes to us. Game 2 goes to us. Game 3 goes to the Pelicans. Game 4 goes to the Pelicans. Okay. Let's rebuild this. Okay, let's just see what happens. Game 5 against the Pelicans. We have a pretty good first quarter. Our second quarter's back and forth. Our third, okay, we're gonna run away with this one. Can we just get through to a conference finals? Wembanyama is waiting for us. He is just sitting there, ready. So back and forth first quarter. Second quarter is pretty much the same. Third quarter, can we please just hold strong? And we do. 4 points up, and we get to the conference finals. After all that crap talking, we are here with Zach LaVine, the big trade acquisition. Let's see what happens. Game 1, we win. Game 2, we win. Okay. Now we reset. Game 3 against the Spurs. Can we please just do it? Can we please just win against Wemby and these demons? The third quarter is not very okay. We come back, we fight it off, and we end up winning by 7. Okay, this is nuts. I did all that crap talking, and We're here being competitive against the Spurs, not saying anything much. I'm just chilling. I'm just chilling. I'm just here for a good time, man. What a first half. The second half is okay, and it looks like we are going to lose our first game. But that could be strategy. That could be strategy. We could be just trying to fight this out. Let's see what happens. Game 2 or game 5 now against the Spurs. Doesn't look great. Doesn't look great. We're back and forth. Can we come back in this last quarter? We lose by 1, man. We lose by 1. Okay. Please, guys. Please do not choke a 3-0 lead. This would be a poverty franchise video if we lose this. But can we just get through to the NBA Finals? Please, just can we get through the NBA Finals? Oh, man, it's back and forth. But we're going to choke a 3-1 lead. We're going to Game 7. Oh, man. Kevin Ellis is back in the starting rotation. We're going to fight Boston here. Can we please just win? Can we please just win? Can we please? Otherwise, this is just terrible. The Kings are terrible if we lose this. Come on, man. Fight back. Fight back. Be strong. We make it through. Tyrese Maxey's your Western Conference Finals MVP. Jaylen Brown, your East. So Tatum would be kicking himself right now. He's not getting a Finals MVP. All right. Game 1 against the Boston Celtics, we lose. All right. Let's just reset. Take a deep breath. Game 2, we win. Game 3, we lose. Okay, reset. Reset. Game 4 against the Celtics. We're going to the simcast this. We get off to an abysmal start. This is a terrible start. This is an awful game. Man, we make it all the way to the NBA Finals and we dish up that. This is insanely bad, man. Evan Mobley and Sabonis on the same team. Maybe the spacing isn't good. Tyrese Maxey could... Oh, man, we're getting blown out. Okay, well, thanks guys so much for watching this video. Really do appreciate love and support. Jaylen Brown gets his Finals MVP. Tatum would probably kill himself. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am most likely going to be doing a Raptors video. If you guys want to see any other videos from the trade period, I'm thinking about a Heat video as well. I feel like that could be good fun, but let me know down below in the comments what you want to see. I'm going to be doing a 10 years Mavs rebuild and a 10 years Lakers rebuild shortly as well. So they're going to be super fun. We're going to do like post LeBron, post Kyrie, post AD. It's going to be interesting to see how things go in those videos. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.